Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're here to talk to Elaine from Come to the Sahara. And this time we're going to talk to Elaine about her amazing culinary tour, which is one of the reasons you go anywhere, right? We travel for the food. So let's start, Elaine, if you wouldn't mind, just tell us where we're going besides just Morocco. Where in Morocco are we headed?
Well, we're going just about everywhere in Morocco. This
Oh,
is one of our circle tours, so there's kind of a dual benefit here because, yes, the focus of this tour is on the wonderful, exceptional cuisine of Morocco, but at the same time, we're also taking you on a circuit of the country so that you can experience the different local specialties that are so much part of the signature culture, really, of Morocco. Oh,
amazing.
yes.
So
Oh, it
we're going
sounds
everywhere.
incredible. Yeah, it sounds kind of incredible. So we kind of know the focus is the culinary, but what are some of maybe a couple of the unique experiences in that tie into food that we might experience?
Well, I think one of the things that's going to be a signature, I guess, quality of this tour is that we will be showcasing four different, I guess, influences on the cuisine. So the Arab influence, the Berber influence, Andalusian and Mediterranean influences on the cuisine. And sort of layered on top of that is the fact that Morocco was once on the major trade routes between Europe and Asia and other parts in Africa, which means that the Moroccan cuisine is just imbued with all the spices and the ingredients that were traded across all those countries, all that, over those centuries. And Morocco has made those things their own. So they have unique ways of combining aromatic spices with savory things like meat and vegetables. And you really end up with a cuisine that is unique in the world and absolutely delicious.
Amazing. I'm hungry, of
I
course,
know.
already as we're talking. I haven't had Moroccan food in a really long time, and of course, I will never have it as good as I could get it in Morocco. So, tell us a little bit about who this tour is for. Are we just talking foodies or chefs? So, like, who would like to come to Morocco for the culinary tour?
Well, I think anyone who really loves food is going to just adore this tour. But you don't have to be a foodie to really love this trip. If you love, a wonderful trip and delicious food everywhere you go, and you're open to learning about different ingredients, and in Morocco's case, how close everything is picked fresh when it's already ripe because it doesn't have to travel far to markets. Um, if you want to discover the food landscape there, they grow absolutely everything in Morocco, from tropical fruits to every vegetable that you would see in your own garden. So it's just a real cornucopia of wonderful ingredients showcased at every meal.
Oh, sounds
Oh,
amazing. Yeah. So about how long is this particular trip, Elaine?
This is a 10-day trip, and it does have the option of adding a 4-day trip to the desert. There are some unique things about the cuisine of desert communities as well, but we wanted to really focus on the cities and villages and things like that for the core of this trip.
okay. And how many people do you typically take on this tour?
Minimum of two, and we'd like to see 15.
Okay.
We
Okay.
specialize in small groups, and so, if we get between 8 and 10 people, maybe 15, that would be lovely.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
Still
share a
small.
little bit about what kinds of lodgings we'll be staying in.
Mhm. Well, even though we call this a culinary tour, really you're touring Morocco. And so we want you to experience the authentic and traditional culture of the country. And that means we want you to stay in beautiful, traditional Moroccan-owned and operated riads. And these are the old family homes that have been renovated to be guest houses, mostly in the Medinas of some of the bigger cities. And these are, unique and really kind of intimate places with between 5 and 10 rooms. But we choose the ones that give you beautiful beds, comfortable beds at the end of a long day, delicious food if you choose to eat at the Riad, or of course you can always run out and discover a restaurant with us. And some, depending on the time of year, hopefully they'll have a pool so you can enjoy that, or perhaps even a spa and have a relaxing hammam at the end of the day.
Nice. Nice. Sounds amazing. All these different places we're going to get to see all of Morocco, stay in the culturally, hotels or riots where we can connect with locals, and we're also going to get a chance to eat all this great food. So yeah, I'm sold. And I imagine like any other, place in the world, like you were talking about the different regional food. I mean, even as you travel through the United States or you travel through major Europe and France, there's places, different food in different parts of the country. So you don't really get to do that unless you get to go on a tour like this, where you get to go from place to place to see the similarities and the differences. So what a cool experience. So we have a question about the highlights. You've told us so many things. Do you have one or two things that to highlight for the trip?
Well, yes. I mean, in addition to discovering the 4 regional cuisines that I talked about, and any local and seasonal specialties, depending on the season that you're traveling with us, this tour also includes a cooking class. It
Oh, nice.
includes a, yes, of course.
Yeah.
You can learn how to use a tagine, right? It also includes a visit to a winery, a cheese-making farm, a saffron farm, and visits to a women's cooperative where both culinary and cosmetic argan oil is produced.
Oh, see,
Wow.
that even you just topped it off. The
I
icing
know,
on
right?
the cake right there. It's not just cooking, but I get to go see a winery and cheese making. I'm in anywhere.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, that sounds amazing. And how it's done there, because everywhere in the world, wine and cheese and these things are made in different ways. And oh, saffron, great. So
I know, it sounds amazing.
Well,
So,
people are often quite surprised to hear that there's a winery tour and tasting on this program because, of course, being an Islamic country, technically, Muslim people are not supposed to drink. But of course, because of the influences of the French and Spain as colonizers, and the marvelous climate in Morocco for grapes, there is a growing wine industry there. And so people sometimes do drink, but they certainly sell it to the rest of us, and it's wonderful. It's a great addition to this tour.
yeah, it
really,
sounds fabulous. So tell people again what your website is and if they want to get the current dates for the trip, and where to reach out to you.
So those details are posted on our website, which is www.cometothesahara, all one word together, .com.
perfect. That sounds great. Well, thanks for joining us, Elaine. And I hope you guys all check this out and go on her tour and tell us how amazing it is for us, because we want to go too.
Right, exactly. So to continue watching the Travel Collective. You can find us at the-travelcollective.com, where you'll find more amazing people like Elaine going to amazing places. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you.